Hey everybody, Charlie here. Welcome back to Startup Company. This lady pops up advice to me or something like every single time I boot the game up that does that. Okay, let's start the time machine, run the time forward a little bit, and we'll see. We're up to $3.3 million in the bank. Competitors, let's scroll down here and see what the stock price is. Hasn't really changed much, but we have over $3 million in value in this company. We also have indie shows whose stock is at 207 now, skyrocketing up since when we bought into it. 1.3 million invested in this. And then we have the questionable one that's already on its way down. Where does it go? Click the wrong interfaces here. Here we go. And this one's still on its way down. We haven't lost any money on this. This is the week 33 is when we actually bought this. So this is how much we put into it basically. So if we see this hit 1 million something when the price changes, we're making money. If it goes down below 900 grand, we're losing money on it. But that's okay. Diversified portfolio, right? That's what we want. So with the current pace that we are gaining RP, it is reasonable to assume that by the end of this episode, we will have, where is it? Right here. Video ads unlocked. That's what we're going for. So what we want to do is make sure that everyone who's on text ads is on an expiring contract. So that means Rookie's contract is going to expire, but we want to get ahead of it, right? We're gonna formulate an all new schedule, but we want to get ahead of it. NetTix is a very good contract for her. It starts with $8 CPM, and it has less impressions than she already has. So that's a good contract for her to keep. We'll leave that one in the list. Rover Dog is sitting with text ads as well, so let's see what he has. There's 168. This one's a bad one. This is a lot of impressions. You know what? Let's just have you re-roll this. We'll let you renew this for 6 more days in the meantime, although I don't think so, because we're not going to be able to maintain this for 6 additional days. I would like this money to tip. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. If we have to wait a little bit to actually implement the video ads, it won't be that big of a deal. We're still gonna make some money. And Katie Cat training. Let's have her. She's got tons of video format stuff. So let's have her do some audio format stuff. And we can get started on maybe doing like radio ads if we want to. All right. Price went to 205. Look at that. We are cruising with our values. How about our other investment here? They're growing too, aren't they? Indie shows is growing as well, up to 217 now. Awesome. What are you doing? All right, so we lost a little bit of money here, but it seems like maybe the steep decline is slowing down, so that's okay. We're gonna keep this a bit. I got a feeling we're gonna get a bounce back here momentarily. We may not be able to get the absolute bottom, right? We're not gonna necessarily put money in at the very bottom. If we could always do that, then investing would be easy. We're not gonna get squeamish. We're not gonna invest with our emotions. We're gonna use the non-data that we have to figure it out. These two can go. Let's have you keep looking. Tommy, what do you have? Let's get rid of this one. This is an okay one, but man, does it want a lot of impressions. I'm not sure I can accommodate that many impressions for you. 7 is okay. We're gonna leave it for now because I don't know if we're gonna keep you on banners. We're gonna shift you to banners, shift you to video. I'm not sure. Now this is a monster contract. Vlog stop. This is great for you. I think because we're probably gonna have video ads very shortly here. This is a 5-day contract. I'm gonna let you renew this since you're at 7-8 right now, but like I'm pretty sure we can get to 10 on this. These guys, this is monster for you. I'm gonna leave those two open for you. Rover Dog, you're looking for a lead. Clumsy, let's get rid of this one. It's too many impressions. It's a great CPM, but it's too many impressions. These rates aren't very good. I'll let you refresh those. Sokataki, what are you at? This is a lot of impressions, can't use that. Probably this one's the best chance of being used for you. I really like this one for you, man. I want to get you in this. Snappy Clips is good. We have JH Capital giving us an offer of 5% for $2.8 million. They're at 3.7 now. Do we want to I don't know if I want to invest any more in this. I kind of feel like I don't need to acquire a company right now, right? I think the game is trying to maybe pressure me into it a little bit, but I don't think I need it. In fact, I think I can look for additional investment opportunities. I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal. There's no reason to believe... See, I haven't been paying attention. Certain companies I've been paying attention to, right? Companies, I've been seeing how many users they have, and I've been kind of going, okay, what's their valuation? Like Lime Video here, we might be able to have a bit of an opportunity with this one. It's been dropping a bit, but it's starting to level out, and their user growth has kind of stopped falling a bit. So I'm not sure if they're going to keep growing. I like to invest in companies that are in other markets that are not in my streaming services, because typically if I'm doing well, like investing in my competitors doesn't make much sense because I'm trying to take their users, right? So if I'm going to shopping platforms, for example, I think something like shopping platforms is a pretty decent buy. And this one's got pretty good momentum, but I don't know how long it's had that momentum. TV is just nonstop. So I think they're onto something. Like the developer could put even more information in for this investing and really give me a different interface for investing in my competitors or investing in other companies in general. I would really like it if you added something like that, man, because like the investing part is actually kind of a thrill. You're throwing money that you have at other companies and looking for them to grow and taking little gambles, and that's just what it is. I like it. So anyway, feature-wise, we're getting pretty close to our potential users here, and satisfaction's still holding strong at 69%. So I think it's time to maybe upgrade a little bit. Let's go. Let's go to 110 on the website, on the landing page. Go to 110 on the video, and we'll go to 110 on that as well. And that's going to bump up potential users up. We can now take another 1 million users, which is nice. Text ads are good there. Venture capital, still want to take out Johnson Invest. And you see, the more users we get, the more growth we get, the more I have to pay Johnson Invest to give up their share. Now these guys want to give me 5 million for 10%. That's pretty good, man. But again, I wish I could pay off a portion. I wish I could buy a portion of Johnson Invest's stakeholdings, if you will. So I'd like to see week 35 here. I'd like to see them bounce back in week 35. I think that would be a really good thing to see. We're only down, I actually forget what the number was. We're only down like maybe 30 grand here, which isn't a whole lot when you consider that we're up over $1 million with movie times. We've just made $1 million with this investment. And I could have put more in, but again, you never know. And I wanted to have good money on hand for hosting in case we needed it. Speaking of which, we're getting pretty close to our needs there, so we should probably look into that. So hosting wise, if I add another rack here, I'm worried that we're gonna get the situation where things are gonna start overheating a bit. I'm gonna duplicate this rack and stick it in here like this. All right, so the heat's totally fine. Web server, we're looking pretty good. We need some additional cache. And there's a server here. I have a lot of web server database servers, but there's a server here that's kind of heavier on cache. And I could probably up that one. Actually forget which one it is. Maybe we just build it. You know what? We could just build it. Let's get a tall rack right here. We'll add a couple of cache servers just to kind of get it started. We'll pop it in the middle. Let's get it configured. Bump it up. Let's get this one configured as well. Bump it up. And we can pop in a cooler just to kind of keep the place a little under control here really quick. I know it's a small rack, but I just need a little bit. So there's cache. So we'll leave that where it is. Just want to check the heat really quick. Doesn't look like we have much of a problem. Let's switch back here and check out contract 56 that just ended. So this is rookie, where I was kind of hoping to hold off because this contract with NetTix is huge if we can get video ads implemented. The problem with implementing video ads, though, is that it's going to create more dissatisfaction. It's going to make people less happy. And I don't have a whole lot of room to go, I don't think. Adding another level of ads just seems a little risky to me right now. This one can definitely go away. So I think what I'm going to do here with Rookie is I'm going to negotiate this one with a text ad slot. And I'm only going to negotiate it for, like, say, 2 days. Just to get this lead taken care of. And then when we get the video ads, we can bump this off and we'll use the other lead for that. This sounds nice to me. I'm actually not super concerned with what our rate is on this. I just want to make some money. So let's see if we just get the 4.8 that we want. There we go, 84 grand. Excellent. That will start tomorrow. And in this 2 days, by the time this is up, we should have this contract ready to rock for you with video. Same thing with Ninja. Ninja's contract should expire. And once that does, I think we can probably get you in on Vlog Stop here. It's pretty much the same amount of impressions you're already serving. If we're over serving this for some reason and we can get it for you, we might be able to do this one instead. We'll let you look for a lead, but I'm not auto renewing this. Rover Dog, you have 2 days left in yours. So I'm kind of timing this to where 2 days from now, we should have the RP capable of getting video ads unlocked and getting that feature implemented. And I'd like to get everybody who's on text ads off of those. And I think that's gonna do it. In 2 days, your guys' contracts are gonna expire. So let's just kind of tick off these. Let's make sure you have something to replace it with. A reasonable thing to replace it with. This is nice, but we don't have these kind of impressions. Unless we can just do one full, ooh, that's an interesting thing. We do one salesman, a full day slot. I'm a zine right here. One full day slot, like 17 million impressions, and we just hit you with like a huge CPM for that one big ass contract. That's not a bad idea. That big ass contract could be enough to tip us over. I mean, that's, if I get 10 CPM on that for 17 million impressions, that's $1.7 million. I could have that refresh all the time. That would be amazing. Over 3 million here for 6%, not bad. So I'm kind of collecting offers right now. 205, so this isn't updated. This is Thursday. I keep having to like remember what day it is so I can go back and check to see how our investments are doing. Hosting is gonna hold its own easily now. We need to make sure that, you know what, let's grow a little bit. Just a little bit. Because we want to make sure that we get the most out of those video ads. Just hit this time machine really quick here. Now we have 4.1 million in the bank. I'm just wondering if I should buy any more. Just a little bit more. 4.1 million. If I bump just a little bit more shares, I think I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna buy a little bit more of these guys. So we now own 50% of this company. Right, 50% of movie times, 51% of movie times. So they start doing well, we're gonna do well too. So we're just gonna pump a few more shares into that. Indie shows is just flying. I don't see these guys just like tanking right after this growth. If they do grow next week, it'll be slower, but they're gonna grow. So I'm gonna pump, let's do 1.4 into these guys too. We own 23% of these guys too. So I'm gonna make some money on these investments. These guys, I'm not so sure. All right, all the text ad contracts just expired. These are the banner ad slots. We actually lost one of the banner ads. Not a big deal. Let's go to research, scroll down to features, and grab video ads unlocked. So what I'd like to do is see what the satisfaction is if I add video ads. So it'll be 58%. Okay. We can do that then. So we can serve 25 million impressions with this. That's pretty badass. Rover Dog has a monster contract. He actually has this one too. Snappy Clips wants 12. We can serve Snappy Clips's 30 million impressions. Oh my god. We can serve this one with Rookie. If we can just do one massive one with video, I think that's the best. So Rover Dog, this Amazine here, we're gonna serve that. Rover Dog's gonna take this contract all the way to Victory Town. And I think we do, like, I like the idea of gaining money more often than this, but I think, yeah, 7 days. If I negotiate this, I'm gonna jack this to 10 days. This is $1.5 million. Negotiate this. We're gonna start this off at 12 and see what happens. They're going to 9.8. Okay. Let's see what we can get from these guys. Now these guys have left the table before, so we want to be careful here. 10.3. This is sick. This is amazing. This is excellent CPM. 50% here. 10.6. Can I get? Oh my god, they took 11. They took 11, guys. That's 1.87 million every 10 days. Well, that one gets renewed. Rover Dog, you're done. What else can we do? What kind of space do we have left here? We're over-serving this right now, right? So if I change this, we need to serve 17 million, so we can get you down to here, which means a new time slot starting at 1900. We have enough for another 6.6 million impressions, which I think is perfect for Ninja. Pretty close. I think we can do this one with Ninja. Negotiate this. So we'll take this video ad slot here. We'll go up to like 7 days with this one. Let's do a shorter one. Let's do like, let's do 5 days with you here. And we'll see if we can get 10 out of these guys. We'll start with 11 as the offer. 9.4, excellent. 10.8. Actually, they're really happy with what we have. I don't think I need to drop this much. Like if I just do 10.6, yeah, they're still happy. Send 10.6 as the offer. All right, let's go down to 10.4, 10.5. They're just like matching me cent for cent right now. 10.3, they took it. Nice, 10.3. That's massive. It's really massive. All right, so we've got those two done. Now, we have a couple of salesmen, right? We should have one more salesman without anything to do, right? Does everybody have a contract? Are we serving any text ads right now? We kind of have a lot of impressions left for... You know what? We need salesmen. We need sales guys. That's the thing we need now. Wow, cool. I've been looking for managers because I've been wanting to get a sales manager. Alberta Stevens. Welcome to the team, Alberta. You have really great potential, Alberta. I know that you're going to be charging me a lot of money, though. I'm not necessarily into that. Jeanette Hunt. Let's see what Jeanette Hunt has to say. 5,600, okay. Let's try 43. 51, okay. You're not really going in high enough increments for me, but we'll see if we can get you. You know what? How about 4.7? 4.7. Welcome, Jeanette Hunt. to the team. Now, I will need somebody to be the sales manager. I'm going to need more salesmen too. So let's say we're hiring 2 salesmen and a sales manager today. So if you want to be one of those people, you let me know. We're going to get you on training. Let's get the water cooler, the couches and stuff. I think we're probably just going to get rid of these, but I kind of like them being in the office, but they're in the way. Maybe we can reorganize our people a little bit here. We'll stick Jeanette here on the end. We're gonna have to level her up. We're gonna need 2 sales managers, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna buy another 2 desks, because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna want 2 additional people. Let's. Do we want another? I think we want another manager. I don't see anybody that's gonna be particularly nice to me on salaries. It says she's expecting 5.5, but I'm just gonna offer her something to see what she says. Oh yeah, she's way too expensive. No thanks. What about Owen? You start at 83, but you're at 196 potential. And your salary demands are pretty low, Owen. 3.3? Oh, I like you, Owen. I like you, Owen. You're a nice... Owen is awesome, you know? I think Owen is really awesome. I'm just going to offer him the same thing again. He wants 38. You know what? Owen, you can have 3,800. You're good. So that's another manager. So we'll get you in here and start you training. All right, 2 managers are training up. This is gonna be great. We're gonna get another desk. Do I need him? I'm not sure I need another sales guy. Well, 5 per man. You know what? We're gonna do at least 5 per manager at least. So let's have a headhunt. Let's do a bit of headhunting for 2 more sales guys. And again, if you want to be in the game, I've got 2 managers and 2 additional salespeople I'm hiring. One of them could be you. If the price is right. All right. Now these guys, we don't have our text ads fully filled right now. I'm wondering if I just go to features really quick. Do you take the text ads away entirely? This is not that great of a rate. We're not losing that much money. Impressions are pretty lax. I don't think we need to have, I mean, obviously the more ads we serve, the more money we make, which is a pretty important thing for us as a company. So I'm kind of tempted to just leave these 3 ad slots here right now and try to fill 1 massive text slot. Right? If we can fill 1 massive text slot, which would be this one here, except the CPM offer is incredibly low. So let's see what Tommy can find. Tommy, we're gonna have your contract not auto-renew. And I'm gonna want you to find me some good stuff. All right, salespeople. Let's see what we can get for a new sales guy. I'd like to see at least a potential over 185. I think 185 is like my minimum cutoff here. If your potential isn't at least that high, I'm probably not gonna hire you. I need to see good potential here, salespeople. But that's a massive thing. These guys are getting crowded too. We're getting really close to needing another office. There is a gap here. Like there are some spacing things I could do here to help with this. I don't want to stick you all the way near the end because I like the idea of employees being able to walk around this desk and get back here. That's why these guys are not all the way over here. Like there's this spot here we could fill instead of having, like, if I slide this plant over, slide all this stuff over, right? We could slide this down one, right? And then these guys could come maybe like this. It's not the cleanest thing in the world, but we're gonna need, you know, when we go to add new salespeople, we're gonna need room for them, right? So I'm thinking right here could be the desks for the 2 new salespeople. But this is a manager spot here. So to manage this up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll need one more. So we're gonna need 3 additional salespeople. If we're doing that, then I need to keep the text ads open. Or maybe I don't need the text ad. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know. We could just see what happens. But I'm gonna hire him. I think we're gonna leave the text ads open. We're already up to 139 RP again. My God. And we're paused. I shouldn't be paused. 162. Yeah, none of these are very good. I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of take these off the list. 69 potential, 159, 151. I'm not interested in those. Alberta was way too expensive. I don't really need managers anymore, honestly. All right, pause this. Lucky just got offered a salary bump. Honestly, I'm just gonna keep my guys. Like, Lucky's not making that much. 7,200. Lord Cucumber's making 7,800. Radical Wolf's making 7K. We got 8,800 over here with Dexter. But Dexter is also an expert, right? No, he's an intermediate. He's just really fast. Actually, Lucky's faster. Yeah, let's just accept this. We'll give you the bump. I wonder, there are more than 5 managers in the building now, right? So Blue Mustaine, right, he can only manage 5 people. So if that's the case, I need another HR person to manage these guys, right? We could put the sales team... Ooh. We could put the sales team on different hours than the rest of the employees. We could do it. We could do it. So here's week 35. It looks like it dropped a little bit more. We're losing a little bit of money on this one. I'm not necessarily concerned about it yet. Not yet. There's no reason to sell while you're down. Unless I need the money. If I need the money, then fine. These guys still going up 213. We're making a killing on this. Indie shows skyrocketing even further. That was a good investment. With the momentum that they have, I see no reason not to keep dumping money into these guys. Like, they've got some serious momentum here. And I'm gonna go ahead and buy more. Streaming services. So movie times. Again, I see your momentum. It's going pretty good. I'm gonna be a little bit more cautious with putting more money in, but I'm gonna keep investing. So 56. You guys' growth is awesome. And the profits that I'm getting from these 2 investments are offsetting these losses. These losses are nothing. I might actually start averaging down here in a second. I do want to see a little bit of a bump. If I can see just a little bit of an uptick, I might consider doing that. Let's take a look at sales potential here. Mark Fox, you're pretty expensive. Jason Medina, you're more like it, buddy. Yes, I like this. Let's start you off with an offer at 3.3. You want 4, okay? Let's do 3.5. Okay, 3.8. I like 3.8. I like 3.5 more though. Don't want 3.8. How about 3.6? You know what? You got a deal. 3.7, buddy. Get in here. Get in here and start training. I need one more. One more. Let's see. Keith Robertson. You have a really high expectation. Mark wasn't that bad. Let me see what he starts me at on an offer. Where do you start at? That's too high. 70. No. Grace, I have a feeling you're going to be even more ridiculous. Let's just see. Yeah, Grace is pretty high too. I mean, it makes sense. They're already fast. I need people who are slow with high potential, right? That's the trick. People who are slow but have high potential. I'm so glad there's a confirmation screen on that. Come on, CEO, find me some good talent. Might look into getting a recruiter eventually. There we go. Edna. Edna, this is a good one right here. She's a 90%er, but she has a 198 potential. She just instantly says yes to 3,600. I like your style to that. All right, good. Get in here and go to training. So there's the new staff for this episode. We have Jeanette Hunt and Owen Garza. They're both managers. They're going to be sales managers. We have Edna Connor, Jason Medina. These are 2 new salespeople. And then we could probably get another salesperson, honestly. It's not out of the question to get another salesperson. What about Douglas? Douglas want in? Maybe. If the price is right, Douglas. I want to see, I will hire you for 4.7. If you come down to 4.5, if you come down to 4.5, you're in. Or see, he just does it. He's like, okay, yes, boss, I'm in. Well, I mean, if you're going to give it to me that easily, you can accept for 4,300. Get in here and train yourself up. Good. I feel like I hired one too many salespeople there, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. There will be 5 salesmen for each manager, which means we're going to need Blue Mustaine to be an expert. Let's get him trained up, because we're going to need him to be able to manage everybody. He's like the one expert HR guy, right? Or I get another HR guy and have the salespeople on different schedules, which is maybe a better option. I can get the salespeople working, you know, up until, you know, maybe coming early in the morning or something. I have no idea. I'm not sure what if there's actually a benefit to that. Different schedules, I mean. Sharing functionality. Let's bump this up to 115. We'll also upgrade a bunch. 115. Upgrade a bunch. Oh, only a little bit. 115. Upgrade a bunch. Okay. Potential users way up. Satisfaction still above 50%. That's important. I don't know what I know what we're gonna do about tech stats. We just need people to have leads first. You know what? Probably better that you guys train when you have leads. So let's see what kind of leads, what kind of deals you guys can find. How about that? Rookie, same with you. You have a day after, yeah, you still have a contract you're managing, you're fine. Isn't this game fun? It's so simple, yet so fun. I don't know what's, I don't know what the deal is. How is something like this so captivating to me? It's boggling my mind. I'm really into it. This gotta be a banner spot, right? It's not. Tommy, were you the text ad? We really needed a different interface for this. Okay, text ads are wiped clean. So we can kind of go wherever we want with text ads right now. I'm gonna take this 3.6 one for who sells. And we're just gonna sell it. I don't think it matters what time slot, because we're just gonna readjust anyway. So let's take 5 days. Let's see if we can get a 5 CPM. 4.3, oh yeah, we can get 5 easy. 4.5, not actually, they're not very happy with that. Let's slam this down to 5.5 as the offer. 4.9, we might be able to get, I think we can get 5 out of them. Nope, they'll take 5.2, perfect. All right, so we'll have that going. That's great. And then let's see. So we need to adjust this. This is currently a 0. Let's just delete these 2 slots. This is a 0 to 1100. So we want to bump this up. How many impressions do we need? 14 million. All right, so this is from 0 to 1600. Good. So then the next slot we do for text ads will be something like Well, it goes to 1,600 at least. So this will be 12 million. We need some smaller contracts if we want to fully utilize our staff. I may have too many salespeople now. That's a possibility. You know what? You can never have too many salespeople. You never know. Like right now, our video ad slots are like 2 big things. But what if we want to do, I don't know, split it up of a bunch of small things? What if we get the perfect contract with like 9 CPM starter, but they only want 5 million impressions? You know, we're gonna need to be able to be flexible. And I think having a good assortment of staff for it isn't necessarily the worst thing in the world. I just want, is it bad that all I want in the world right now is for it to be Sunday again so I can see what my stocks are doing? I just want to see what my stocks are doing. We're making almost $500,000 a day. 13.7 million per month. It's really great. And yet, it's still gonna cost me an additional $2 million to buy out Johnson Invest now. It's just insane. I can't buy them out. The amount of money it takes to buy them out just keeps going up. And as soon as I acquire this company, it's just gonna cost me a lot more. I wanna buy them out and then acquire this company, right? I wanna acquire these guys. I mean, I'm the majority shareholder of Movie Times. I wanna acquire these guys after. I'm gonna buy a little bit more, actually. Let's buy 811,000 again. We're really putting our eggs in that basket. 66% of that company we own. We're buying them slowly. Indie shows, you guys too. I think I'm gonna bump some money into you guys again too. How about 1 million, 1.2 million into you? We're gonna get real aggressive with these guys because their growth is pretty aggressive right now. All right, we have 1.6 million in the bank. I think that's a decent spot to stop. I know we didn't really do a whole lot today. I just want to buy Johnson Invest. So I think what I'll do is I'll keep playing and I'll just keep growing and I'll just keep getting the money going. I'll get your guys' names in, right? We have what, 1, 2, 3 salespeople and 2 managers, and Jeanette Hunt is now idling, so I'm gonna upgrade her to intermediate, and I'm gonna have her manage the sales team that's near her. So if I say that's Tommy, Sokataki, Clumsy, and Ninja. Clumsy, Ninja, and let's say Rookie. You can manage Rookie as well. Awesome. And it doesn't look like they really do anything. So really the only reason to do this, it appears anyway, is to give them the speed bonus, and also to aid them in, like, you know, getting their breaks and stuff because they're being managed over HR. So I think I need another HR person. We'll probably hire one more HR person. I'm gonna headhunt it and see if I can find a good candidate. I'm gonna headhunt to that one. But I'll see you guys next time. I'll fiddle with this. I'll play this some more. I'm gonna grow this money. I wanna see if I can get Johnson Invest out of the picture before we do this milestone. I don't think he can. Like, I just don't think we can. Because the venture capital, right? These guys, if I remember, I don't know how this works, but I'm thinking the milestones are tied to them, right? Because this is venture capital, and that's what Johnson Invest is. I think these milestones are tied to them. So if they give me $700,000 to acquire the company, right? Like, if I buy them out, do I still get the $1 million here? This $1 million reward, do I still get that if I get rid of them? I have no idea, but we'll find out, and it might be next episode. So thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Leave me your comments. We'll see you next time. Bye.